Human beings have always been dependent on nature. We live on the resources provided by nature, and we trust that our children will also live on natural resources. We are dependent on nature, and perhaps, without giving it a thought, closer to nature every day. This film will show you how milk is traveling from the farmer to consumer. We will introduce you to Arla Foods and will have special focus on the IT area and the important role IT has in Arla Foods. Arla Foods is a global dairy, striving to bring consumers closer to nature. All our products are based on milk. Arla products are a part of our daily shopping and meals, and always delivered on time. Our customers count on us, in the same way they count on nature changing and night becoming day. Arla Foods is a global dairy company and a cooperative owned by 12,300 milk-producing owners in Sweden, Denmark, the UK, Germany, Belgium and Luxembourg. We have production facilities in 13 countries and sales offices in a further 20. By the end of 2012, the number of employees in Arla Foods was 19,000. Headquarters are in Viby, Denmark. Our products are sold under the well-known brands Arla, Lurpak and Castello in more than 100 countries, and our core markets are Denmark, Sweden, the UK, Finland, Germany and the Netherlands. Through our Closer to Nature concept, we are committed to making products free from artificial coloring and flavoring, and we limit our use of additives. We are also the world's largest organic dairy company. Arla Foods' net turnover in 2012 was 64 billion Danish kroner, and we hold a leading position in our core markets. Arla wants to be the leading farmer-owned dairy company, and to achieve this, we have 3 strategic focus areas to work towards by 2017. We want to develop our core business and our 3 global brands. We want to create growth outside the EU. We want to be more effective.
Well, for the IT to most efficiently support the business, what I see is 3 main points. I see the first point is to focus on stability and user-centric solutions. Second point would be when things go wrong, and we know that can happen, or when we need to develop new things, speed is of essence. If a dairy is at a stop still, it's most important that we very fast get problems solved. The third point that I would see would be standardization. Let's focus on simplifying our stuff, let's focus on standardizing more. So 3 main points for most efficiently would be focus on stability and user centricity, focus on speed when things go wrong and we have to develop stuff, and the third part would be standardize the most as we can.
Arla's 3 major brands are Lurpak, Arla and Castello. Arla sells full-range dairy products in Northern Europe and exports high-quality cheese, butter and milk powder products all over the world. The share of milk is 43.4%, butter and fat is 14.4%, and the share of cheese 25.5%. Here we are at Arinco. Many dairy products are fresh food, also known as fast-moving consumer goods. Therefore, most production sites run day in and day out without stopping. The 6 business groups in Arla Foods are Consumer Denmark, Consumer Sweden, Consumer UK, Consumer Germany and Netherlands, Consumer International, and Global Categories and Operations. To understand Arla's business model, let's take a closer look at the milk wheel. The milk wheel defines our destiny and strategy. It begins with a competitive milk price, which leads to a leading position and enables us to meet market demands. Ambitious growth will strengthen our position and increase performance. Milk traveling to the consumer is a very precise and timely process. It starts after the milk has been collected from the farmers. The milk is then transported to dairies. Here is the dairy in Linköping, Sweden. Arla delivers fresh milk, and the durability of fresh milk is limited. Therefore, logistics and efficient processes are key words at our dairies. Here, IT helps the production to be on time.
This is the process area where we process the milk from the raw milk intake until we deliver the final product to the filling machines. So we control the entire dairy from here, you can say. As you can see here, we have a lot of screens, and I mean we are completely reliant on IT. If IT stops, then the dairy stops. That's how it is. And since we have a lot of different IT systems, they all have to run to make the dairy run. That's the basic fact.
At the end of the packaging line, IT is present and very helpful.
We need the IT systems to be up and running around the clock, because if this fails, then we can't deliver to the customers and the production will stop. Because we are using the IT systems when we receive the goods from the production, and it is only the IT systems that knows where the products are, and without it the entire dairy will stand still.
To be able to deliver on time and with the right quality, it is important that orders can be processed quickly and precisely in Arla's customer centers. Arla's customer centers take orders from customers and process them so that the ordered milk can be transported correctly to shops and supermarkets the following day. IT runs through the whole Arla Foods organization. Our main priority in IT is to support Arla Foods production and supporting business processes. IT is divided into two units, CCIT and GBSIT. CCIT covers IT strategy and enterprise architecture and CCIT portfolio management. GBSIT covers IT infrastructure and support, manufacturing services and automation, and business applications. Business applications is responsible for application maintenance and application development. Torben Spurbeck is Senior Director of Business Applications, with more than 100 employees with global focus and responsibility, based in the UK, Sweden and Denmark.
It's important for the IT vendors to understand that Arla Foods is a fast-moving consumer goods company. We run business 24/7, and that means that when we actually have incidents and so on, that we urgently can have these fixed.
Business Applications is organized in 5 departments: production and planning, inbound, outbound, process support, integration and development, application support. Staff and other functions are Global PMO, Project Management Office, Process and Governance, and Offshore Delivery Manager. Arla made new contracts with IT vendors in 2012.
IT is changing Arla Foods in the way that we have made new contracts with our vendors. We want to higher the degree of standardization in our solutions. We also want to reduce the length of our projects, the implementation we do, so that we actually can reduce costs.
We continuously strive to strengthen the relations with our IT vendors and collaboration partners. We seek to build relationships of trust, with mutual understanding of what is important for the business. Alignment of expectations and proactive communication are key in terms of succeeding with incidents, solving development and handling projects. As a further approach towards bridge building between business applications and our IT vendors, we have established an offshore delivery manager based in India.
We think it's important that we shorten the distance between the vendors and us, and we think also it's important that we strengthen the communication in projects on a daily basis and on all IT areas that is relevant for our collaboration.
Arla Foods' vision is creating the future of dairy to bring health and inspiration to the world naturally. Our mission is to secure the highest value for our farmers' milk while creating opportunities for their growth. To support the overall business strategy, we have a global IT strategy.
The new IT strategy for Arla Foods, we link that to 2017. The IT strategy has 6 themes. They're divided into what we call 3 prerequisites. That's more like internal IT focused. One is simple IT architecture. It's about standardizations, for instance. 2 is resource and governance. It's about how we best control our resource and what we do. And the 3rd part is IT performance and control. It's about making stable systems that are user-centric. Then we got 3 business enablers. One is what we call plan across core. It's supply chain focused. It's about we standardize the way we plan our milk utilization. 2 is lift sales and promotion. The 3rd business enabler would be data-driven decisions. It's for IT to better provide the business with real key numbers that they can make decisions on. So those 6 themes is what we'll focus on going forward to 2017. And we believe all our vendors should be able to know that strategy and have people that sits in it and knows about the individual themes. And one of the things that I like to stress is the more the people that aren't from the vendors, the more they can stay on board Arla, the more they will know about Arla, know about our business, and the more we believe they will be able to support us with the IT strategy.
Arla wants to be the leading dairy in Europe, combined with having more focus on growth in markets outside the EU. Arla Foods products will, from a global perspective, have very high brand awareness amongst consumers. IT will help us develop new products to meet consumer needs.